friends, it's me Tihili Sili of the Get Inspired, Join the Evolution of Limitless Thinking. And yes, it's that time again, Thought for Tuesday. Today's Thought for Tuesday is with friends like these. And of course, I am sharing about a personal experience, something I had over the weekend. It was an epic adventure. A few friends and I, along with some others, from South Trinidad and even some from Tobago, we had this epic idea that we would run from Point Fortin to Icacos. And Icacos is at the furthest point of Trinidad, and Point Fortin is down south. And the distance between the two is roughly about 23 to 25 miles, depending on how far you're running. So I signed up for this because I felt like I wanted to do the challenge, and it's also part of my long-term goals for something that I'm pursuing in August. So it worked well with me. Along the way, it was lots of fun. We laughed, we stayed together as a group, so that made it important. I heard an African proverb once: when you want to go fast, go alone. When you want to go far, go together. And with the friends that I have in the running community and the ones that I've been spending a lot of time with recently, the energy that we cultivate, it just allows us to move with ease, even if we're in phases of discomfort. So, of course, 24 miles I ran on Sunday. It was just 2.2 miles short of a marathon. So, of course, after mile 20, lots of talking was happening between me and my body. And I was tempted to stop. Not short. I had made a commitment to myself that I would run 20 miles, max 23. But when we got into the Icacos area as well, we weren't quite sure where we were supposed to stop. But we knew we were in Icacos, but we had no signs. And then one of my good friends, Sheila, she was like, well, T, let's wait until we see a sign before we stop running. Or at least until I stopped running. But I wasn't having it. I was like, I know we're in Icacos, I'm good. And I wanted to stop. Another friend who had only come to do a short distance, and by short I mean she only went to do a mere 14 miles. That's short in the long distance running world. She was being our support after that. And she knew that I wanted to stop at 23 because I had given myself a max of 23 wherever that arrived. And it's just amazing. I still remember her words. And before mile 23, because she knew I wanted to stop, I heard her say, "Girl, finish the thing." And then she and the support vehicle drove off, leaving me with no choice but to run and finish the epic adventure. Now, between the time that she left and I had to finish the run, my body was talking to me. I was talking to me. I was, and I was like laughing because I was like, she left me, and she knew I wanted to stop at mile 23. But my whole point of this session today, this video with you today, with friends like these, is first of all, with friends like these who encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. Now listen, I thought I was going for already mentally and physically by doing 23 miles when I hadn't covered that kind of distance since last October. When I did my last marathon, I trained for that for 12 weeks. And here I am with no training, just jumping into long distance. And here I am, I have my friends around me, all long distance runners, but still taking the time to stay with me and make sure I finish the journey with them. They make my community. Then I had my other friend who was in the car, and knowing that I wanted to quit, she knew that if she took away the support vehicle and any chance of, well, I'll give up now, that I'd have no other choice but to complete the journey. And yes, it would have been rewarding to do 23 miles, but it was even more rewarding to run all the way into the sand, ending up on the beach. And Diane Henderson, I thank you for that. I want to thank Sheila Evans as well for running and staying with us the whole time and just being motivating. And when I was making all those grunts and groans, he was saying yes to healing my body's in pain too. And of course, for Early Barefoot Runner, who always runs with a smile, and you'd never know if he's in discomfort or not because he's just so cool. So, with friends like these, you can accomplish anything you want in life. Because you see, you can go really fast alone, but you can go really far together. With the right company, you can cultivate the energy you need to go as far as the mind can conceive. And when you're tired, these friends will make sure you get further. So that's my thought for Tuesday, friends. A bit shorter than normal, but I just want to remind you of keeping mindfulness of the people that you have around you. Because with the friends you have around you, you can go far or in any direction, wherever you're going. But you have to be very careful of who you're around and where they're taking you. So that's my thought for Tuesday. Thank you for listening. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Namaste. Have a blessed evening.